everybody, what's up? Wee Mike here, and welcome back to some more Eastside Hockey Manager. Last episode, we didn't do exactly what we planned, which was the trading deadline, which again, guys, I do apologize for, but we did get to do some games, and we actually did make some roster movements. But this episode, though, guys, as promised, we are now in April. We are playing the last 3 games of the season. And I think originally I said we were going to do the last week of games, but this episode instead, we are actually going to do the last 3 games of the season, getting ready for the playoffs. Now, guys, before we jump into this, I just want to show you guys some stuff that happened during our off season. Oop, wrong thing. Right here in standings, we actually were the first team in the NHL to clinch a playoff spot, which I'm very thrilled for, guys. But here's the current situation. If I calculate this right, guys, most of the teams have 3 games remaining. And as you can tell, the Rangers, 3 games remaining would be, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 6. And that would only bring them up to 110, but we have 112. So the current situation is, guys, it comes down to us and the Capitals for the Eastern Conference clincher. So if we can do it this episode, guys, that'd be really great. My hope is that we can clinch the conference, and if we're lucky, maybe we can even clinch the league this year. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, that is one thing that happened. I'm just checking here quick, guys. Yeah, we may actually be able to clinch the entire league, depending what happens. The other thing is, guys, we actually got back Nolan, whatever his name is. I can't pronounce it. I do apologize. We got him back, so we now have a healthy roster. The other thing, guys, is I want to show you another thing here. It all depends how short this video is. It has to do with re-signing our coach and stuff. And because we did such a great job, guys, actually getting to clinch, I actually might re-sign our current coach to another deal, which I will show you guys if I decide to do it this episode. I'll show you how to extend a staff member's contract, or a player's contract for that matter, but we'll focus on the coach right now heading in to the playoffs. So anyway, let's get the next game started. Now, guys, I gotta be honest with you, I don't know how I'm doing the playoffs, really. I know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show round 1, but I don't know if I'm gonna show round 2 or 3 if we make it. I don't know, but if we make it past round 1, I don't know if I'll show it. If we make it to round 3, I may. I don't know. If we make it to round 4, I'll definitely show it. I don't want to, be repetitive here and show you every round. I don't want to bore you guys with the slow progression, but I do want to show you some playoff, action, what this game is like when it's time to play the playoffs. But after round 1, I'm not sure if I'm going to show round 2 if we make it or not. But anyway, we're going to get started here, and hopefully we can do some good magic with how well we did during my off time, summing up to April as I promised last episode. Let's see what happens, guys. Okay, so we lost. I'm not surprised. I think I had Tuukka Raskin, so I think I'm going to alternate because I just don't... Yeah, I think I had Tuukka Raskin. I was hoping to get a clincher here, but unfortunately not. So anyway, we'll just zoom up here. Sorry guys, this is going to be a short episode or hardly anything going on, but I don't want to bore you guys, but I did promise we'd be in April, and we were, believe it or not. Again, guys, I did feel bad about last episode promising you the trading deadline, which I did not deliver, but I promise you guys that will be done during the, going into the draft or after the draft, which in the mid-season. So we'll have to see what happens here. Okay, so looks like 2 more teams. I just want to check here quick, guys. Okay, so it looks like there's 1 spot remaining for the Eastern Conference. I just want to see where the Western Conference is. Okay, so they're 3 teams behind. Okay, not bad. Okay, so what I like to do is if we can get 1 more game, we might be able to clinch it. I don't know. Hopefully we can. We'll have to see what happens here. I should see quick. No, let's just see what's going on here. Okay, so come on, Pittsburgh. We need Pittsburgh to beat the Caps so that we can actually clinch or at least get a point. I think that would help. I don't know. Statistically, I mean, I still think they can technically do it, but it would help us if Washington did beat them, or if we at least get a point here, because that might keep us ahead of them to clinch the whole thing. So hopefully we can do that. Shootout time. Well, unfortunately, we lost the shootout, but hey, at least we picked up a point. That's better than nothing, so hopefully that will keep us ahead of the Capitals enough to clinch overall, hopefully. But I saw they got a win, so shootout time did not work for us this time, so we'll see what happens. Okay, Blues qualify for the playoffs. Okay, so standing wise, what does that do for us? Okay, so they're still, oh guys, I think we did it. Was that extra point? We did, because we both have 1 game remaining and they only can get 2 points. Why, we have 3 points ahead, so we're good. We actually clinched overall, which is great. Yeah, I can't believe that. That is great. Okay, great. Looks like one of the assistant coaches has accepted our new contract. That's the other thing that's the other thing I did. I also talked to some of the staff that need new contracts, and I re-signed a lot of the assistants, or offered them new contracts, I guess, at this point. So far, this guy's the only one that accepted, but since we clinched, I may have to offer our head coach, a new contract for actually have our team clinch a playoff spot, which was pretty darn good of him. I actually didn't think the way this team started, we were actually going to do good, but we did. I'm very happy about it. But, I mean, yeah, that's the whole thing about the sim games, is you don't know how it's going to turn out, because I'm going to go quick here to Vegas. But look at Vegas. Like, Vegas, they had a good team this year. In this game, they are the worst team in the West, and I think, okay, they're not the worst team in the league, but they are the worst team in the West, and in reality, they weren't. They made it to the final. So it's just amazing how these games, change how it really is in real life compared to, the game, or how it turns out different, I guess I should say, because it didn't really change anything. It, it just made things different than they actually really turned out. So let's see what happens. Okay, so we lost. That's not good. I didn't want to lose I didn't want to lose 2 out of the last 3 games, but fortunately, that's why they say some of these lower teams or tough teams to play closer to the end of the season, because they can be the spoilers. That's what it was. They call these guys the spoiler teams because you just don't know how they'll play towards the end when you actually need it. But I don't think it matters, because I think we have enough to get the overall spot in the league, which was nice. And yep, the Blues kind of helped us, even though it doesn't really matter because they couldn't do anything. It kind of helped. Oh, Mulligan's out. That's not good. Okay, looks like the Kings qualified for the playoffs. The Avalanche. Florida got the last spot. That's not bad. Eastern Conference final draws. Okay, we'll play Penguins in the... Wow, they already determined our first round opponent quick. That's pretty good. Let's see. Okay, that's about that. Let's see. Okay, so they're letting us know who all is playing who. It's letting us know when the games are going to start. And let's see, ours will start April 17th. Okay, so at least we have some ideas here. Okay, here's 2 more. Okay, so that enters that question. Okay, looks like it's already set up. So, okay, guys, before we get off here or I end the episode, I'm going to offer our coach a new contract since he has done so well for us. Since we are the #1 overall, we are going to offer, what is it, Bruce Casey? Yeah, Bruce Casey a new contract. I'm going to see here what happened. Let's see, let's offer him. Oh, I have to move something, guys. You won't see it, but I can. So let's offer a new contract. Yeah, that's coach. So this is basically the extension place where you want to extend your guys' contracts and stuff. So let's see. He wants, what is it? 3 years provided this year. I think we actually should give him a new contract, but I don't think we should give him that much money. I think we should give him this. And do we want to give a sign-in bonus? Yeah, why not? You can have, you know what, we'll give you $3,000 for signing with us, $1,000 for each extension. So that's what we're gonna offer him and stuff. So that's basically how you extend guys' contracts if you're, you know, if you want to do and stuff. I mean, it's not a hard thing, but I just thought I can go over it quick, guys, for you and stuff, because I did want to extend his contract. But I thought what I would do is wait to see how far we got. Like if we clinched the top seed, or if we made it so far in the playoff round, that's what I would do. But I thought I'll wait and see what happens. Most teams wait till they see what they do in the playoffs. Me, I just thought since he did a good job, we'll just throw out a contract now, and if you don't want it, we'll just wait later down the line or keep negotiating to all the way to the playoffs. But anyway, I just want to show you guys. Let's see. Is there another guy? I just want to show you. Like here, you can, you know, offer new contract and stuff right next to the offer out on loan and stuff, guys. You know, it's just interesting what you can do and stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's, you know, you can do that with a player that's contract soon expiring, or even a staff member. Yeah, I know I'm just repeating this now, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to explain, because the basic thing is, you know, you can just offer a new contract to players and coaches anytime during the season. You know, that's contracts are soon coming in. So it really, it's really fun stuff. So I just thought I'm going to show you that, guys, quick. You know, just a nice little side bonus. But anyway, guys, I think what I'm going to do here is, before I sign off, we're going to zoom up to the 17th when our game is. Okay, looks like we got another guy accepted our contract, so we have another coach that's coming back. So let's see how Pittsburgh is doing. let's get to the Pittsburgh game, I should say. Not, let's see how Pittsburgh's going. Yeah, my mind's everywhere right now, guys. I do apologize for that. You know, it's a short episode, and I'm thinking what else I want to do with it. It's hard to, express. Okay, looks like we got another guy who accepted, so we're gonna have a lot of good people on our staff returning, which is actually nice. And hopefully, our head coach will accept his new contract, so we can actually have a good staff for the next 2 or 3 years. But anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna call it an end to the episode here. Next time we will actually do the first round of the playoffs, and then after that one, I will tell you if we advance, whether or not if I will do that the next episode after this next episode on round 2, or if I'm going to just go on to round 3 if we make it, or wherever. Basically, we know what we're doing next episode, but 2 episodes from now, I'm not quite sure what we'll do. It all depends on how we do in the playoffs here. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, whatever you guys want to do would be greatly appreciated. And if this happens to be one of the first videos you've seen on my channel, or have seen another video on my channel and thought I really am thinking about subscribing to that guy, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate any support I can get to keep growing this channel and hopefully deliver good content to you guys. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Till then, guys, see ya.